What's up, everybody? Welcome to IGN's live stream of Mario Kart 8. I am one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside my Italian meatball, Brian Altano. And the one and only king of Nintendo here at IGN, Jose Otero.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
This is a stylish shirt.
Thank
you. You're angling for a promotion. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, for the next hour, we are here playing Mario Kart 8 for your enjoyment. Jose, you want to show us some single-player stuff, you said. Jump on in. Go ahead.
Actually. I'm just going
do
to
that.
back
Look at
out
this.
real quick.
Controllers, I tell you what. Ladies and gentlemen, watch us for one full hour. Tweet questions at us at IGN, hashtag Mario Kart 8. We will answer them live in the air. Jose, you reviewed this gem of a game. What'd you give it?
I gave it a 9 on the IGN scale.
Woo!
That's good. That's
amazing.
That's really high.
That's what they say.
That's amazing. Yeah, I firmly contend this is an amazing game.
How many hours into it are you?
Oof. I was 50 before I had a trip to Santa Monica
50?
like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I was at 50 hours. But I mean, we had some combined play sessions in the office, but I was part of most of those. So.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of hours on.
So you have everything unlocked?
I'm missing 2 items right now.
And so even after 50 plus hours, you don't have everything unlocked?
Well, I think it's because those 2 items, one of them's tied to multiplayer, so I still haven't unlocked. Oh, by the way, if I honk the horn at the starting line, notice how everyone jumps up and down, like they all like.
This is Jose's thing. You wanted to play this single player race so he could show you the sound effect when you hit the sign.
Yep.
The honks. Oh, you can't even get the start.
Get
everybody, IGN doesn't know how to play the games they review.
Jose, what's with these little baby wheels you got on your cart here?
These are the rollers, and they're one of my favorite in terms of wheels to use, just because they have really good handling.
Yep.
So on a lot of the carts that I use, or even some of the videos that have shown up on the site, I've been using the rollers, and I'm kind of trying to get away from them, but slick tires and some of the other options, they just don't offer the same level of control.
See, now, like, when I grew up playing Mario Kart, there were the little guys, the middleweights, and the fat guys, right? And I always knew not to play as the fat guys because they were too slow, but some people play them like professionals. This game lets you customize every part of your cart, so you can be a small guy like a Koopa or a middleweight like Mario, and ride a light cart or a heavy cart. So there's a ton of customization options.
Yeah, no.
Even right down to there you go.
I told you, that makes a sound. There are a lot of really cool little touches like that. The cart customization stuff started in 7, and they really just kind of expand on it a little here. Like, it's not a huge deal because they still try to keep them relatively close to each other in terms of,
but it's still
like,
overwhelming. I had that Mario Kart party when we first got it, and it was people came over, and then they were mystified at this. Like,
oh, sure.
What do I do?
Yeah, but then you got the Wiggler, and you were the happiest man like
See, that's
ever,
the thing.
right?
You talk about, oh yeah, I do this and I do this and I switch that, and I'm like, no. I found the Wiggler. I am set. That is
That's
my
what
cart.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm Baby Ouija. That's what I do. I'm out there. I want to know exactly what's going to happen. Oh, here, this is the new one, the horn.
Yeah, the super horn. I'm rocking it now. So this is a rare item, and one of its better uses is that it can ward off the blue shell. But you have to be able to like hear it coming, and I'm not going to be able to because we can't hear it in the studio. So I might miss the timing on it. But if I use it next to this Goomba, you see what that does.
Yep.
And it'll do it. It's
off
sort
the
of an
whole track.
area of effect, sort of attack or whatnot. It's really good. I love this stage, by the way. Just look what's happening on this turn as I'm turning here. Like that
You're getting hit by a red shell. That's
what's
what's happening.
By a red shell. Yeah.
Watch me get my ass kicked.
Pretty much. But no, you see like everything go like 0G vertical.
Yeah, upside down.
This track is based off of the concept of a Mobius strip. I kind of didn't know what that was.
What the hell's a Mobius strip?
So it's a track design that basically, it's sort of like designed around a rubber band where it's continuous.
Oh, okay.
It's one
like
continuous
the 8
flow. Yeah.
in Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, exactly. Just like
That was
that.
good. That was
you like
really
that?
good.
Yeah,
All right, it's been a great live stream, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to get
Keep
better
it locked
than
to
that. Keep it
IGN.
locked to IGN for all your news and reviews.
All right, so this is
Look at
just
his
a standard
mustache
race.
wiggle.
I know. I love
How
that.
many previews have I read about the mustache wiggling?
So amazing.
No, it's true.
Never gets old.
And another thing is, why don't we look at the highlight reel and how this ties into Mario Kart TV?
Sure. While you do that, I want to go to the first question. It's from X-Bro Kong. He tweets in and says, does Brian still think he's going to win?
I'm going to try.
Yeah?
We did a practice race before we started, and I came in 6th. So that's where we're sitting right now. But Greg, you came in what, 4th?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll have plenty of stories of the screw job that is Mario Kart 8.
The good thing is we can't all be last.
Yeah, no, that's the whole
Yeah,
thing.
that's all true.
Jose is really, really good at this game.
Sometimes. I could be really
He's
bad
played
at this
so
game
long.
too.
Yeah.
So what's happening here is just the highlight reel, and it tosses together a quick 30-second reel based on a focus on everything, but you can change focus to like action or items.
Yep.
So let's say items, and let's say we want a 60-second version of that clip, and let's focus on another driver while we're at it. So let's say Luigi. All right. And you can include if you want all sound, effects only, music only.
Okay, so you want to put your own dramatic music.
Yeah, if you want to do that. We had a video on IGN where we did that, where we played around. So at any time you could hit B and activate slow-mo.
Oh man,
And that's
awesome.
really cool because then you can just kind of see these little touches, like just the little decals on the carts.
Get
or
your
even
little
the
baby
treads
wheels.
on the tires. Ooh,
Screeching out over there.
What's cool too is that the footage, like this is not a mistake. We're scrubbing through footage almost like it's a record.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is really cool. So you can get
I like to
every
look at
second.
Mario's eyes.
I know.
Yeah,
He's so happy about that.
about Bowser's agony right there. So then quickly it'll show other angles. And this is one of the only ways you'll notice you're racing upside down on this stage. Because think about it, from your perspective,
right,
you're not
you,
really
it
seeing
shifts
all
with
that.
you.
Yeah.
Holding that mushroom like a pizza delivery man.
Yeah. So we're watching, it'll just switch between the two races I indicated.
Yep.
That's when, second lap and etc. And we'll just fast forward this a little bit.
And then you can upload these, right?
Yep, that's right. You can share them on Miiverse, or you can upload them to YouTube, and it fills in like all the metadata and stuff, the title, and it takes a few minutes for it to go through. But once it's up, like it's on your YouTube channel, and you input your Google account info.
Your Googles.
Like that. Yeah, use them Googles. So it's pretty cool. All right, let's jump into another race. Do you guys want to do a split screen thing, or do you want to save that? Pick another couple of tracks. Battle
I think we should
mode.
play.
Yeah, let's play.
Battle mode sucks. We're not playing battle
We
mode.
have to show people battle
Fine,
mode.
we'll
though,
show
at some
the
point.
embarrassment and the insults.
Battle mode is the one drop ball for sure. It's not as amazing as previous ones, or so I've been told. I've never been a huge battle mode fan, but I've played with some of them and felt they're okay. Sorry.
So did you always play as Baby Luigi, Greg?
No, I used to play as Dry Bones. Speaking of, Spacer tweets in and says Dry Bones. That would be a good DLC. I really miss that character. So do I. I don't know what Nintendo's deal is. The war against Dry Bones. He has the indignity of having a costume in Mario Golf, but not being in Mario Golf. And so here we are again.
Well, there's a regular Koopa, right? So isn't he just isn't that a living Dry Bones?
Sure, but I'm not about the living Dry Bones. I want the real Dry Bones. That's what it's all about. You know it. I know it. The people here know it. Spacer knows it.
All right, so we're gonna do all items, but you can switch between shells only, bananas only, mushrooms only, but bombs. There's also a mode called Frantic Mode, which I think this is more like Mario Kart on Wii, where like you got it's just a higher percentage of rare items essentially, but it also can get you really frustrated.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't even tried that.
Yeah.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you need to be part of the show. Tweet at IGN, hashtag Mario Kart 8. Just like Joe Howard did, Jose, while you set up this race, he says, how does the drifting feel compared to Mario Kart 7? Of course, that was the DS one.
Yeah, that was the 3DS one, and that one, I would say it's about the same. The handling, it took me a little bit to get used to, but then again, I played a preview build where the handling was a little loose compared to now, whereas now it's really tight. But also after 50 hours, it's just kind of like second nature at this point. I will say this though, compared to Mario Kart Wii, where you had the option of automatic power sliding or manual,
Hydromatic?
Yep.
yeah, they took out automatic power sliding. Like you have to slide into every turn.
Oh,
I like your-
stealing my
something
Wiggler
new.
there,
I
are
like
you?
your motorcycle there. I was
Thanks,
right.
thanks.
Do you? I apologize.
I'm not really
I didn't
good
mean
with
to sound like I was
motorcycles though, so this might be a disaster in the making, but we'll see. So as you can see,
You gotta commit, see, you jump around too much.
yeah. So you can see here that
Hey, don't hit me.
the race. This is a 3-player race, so the bottom right quadrant turns into like just a replay cam style thing.
And then on the gamepad, right, it's just mirroring the screen.
Yeah, it is just mirroring the screen for the most part. On the gamepad, you can see like you can see the track info itself. Like you can look at a map, or you can activate motion control, turn it on or off. Hey, it's Greg.
Hey,
How you doing?
good, how are you?
All right.
You got something you can hit me with, me a jerk?
No, I don't. I was kind of wishing I did. And I was like,
What originally threw me off is when you are in 0G, you're kind of encouraged to smash in other players and get boosts, and that's the opposite of the way.
God damn it, Jose.
Ooh,
And see, there it is, the screw job, everybody. Oh, you got hit by one shell? Here's another one right up your butt. Thanks, Mario
Well,
Kart.
come on. When you drive by someone in Mario Kart who's just been hit, you don't take pity and say, oh, well, I'm not going to use my item on that guy because Greg already got hit by something, so I'm going to be nice to
When
him.
you're the gosh darn computer, you should.
Yeah.
How about you let me have fun with my friends instead of just making me eat crap in front of everybody?
See, you're
over
in
and
6
over.
now. You're back. You're down in the doldrums.
And I get hit by the blue shell, too, because, hey, he was in 7th.
Did you get hit with? Oh man, you get the trifecta.
And I just got past Wendy, who got hit with the blue shell.
Stupid
Funny
ass
'cause
Daisy comes in, steals my item.
The blue shell still targets who was in first place when it got launched, and it doesn't switch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's been a thing for a while, where it'll
What I always do is when I have somebody right on my ass and I'm in first place, which I'm not today, And there's a blue shell coming at me. I slow down so the guy behind me can get wiped out because he deserves it.
Right.
Yeah, no, get them both. No, I hear you. Yeah, there's a cool shortcut at the cargo section on the last end of this race.
I just went through it if you were literally while you were saying it.
Oh, cool. All right. Oh, I just got hit by 2 items.
Welcome to my world.
Welcome to Greg's world.
I still hate that blooper ink.
My whole world is.
Yeah. Do you think? I think we talked about it. You felt that blooper ink was a little OP.
Yeah, it's overpowered.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
nonsense.
I like it though, because before it wasn't a threat.
Smashing into the who leaves a plane on the.
I'm just totally screwed.
Okay, I'm really good at this track. I love this place because
It's okay, guys. I'm still doing really good.
I'm still really good at this game. More importantly,
Jose's walking by the bread line. He's like, "It's cool. I got a job."
No, I love this stage specifically because it takes place at an airport. I just think it's a really cool look or a really cool setting to explore for a race in Mario Kart. And I love that the developers on this game, they aren't held back by like,
Oh, come on!
A race wouldn't happen here. Oh, you're almost there. All right, 4th. Oh man, I'm sorry, Greg.
Oh man, this is ugly.
See, this is what I was talking about though. When you asked me for comments on the review, right?
Sure, yeah.
I feel like once you get hit a bunch of times and you're in that pack, it's over. There's no way to dig your way out. This is what me and Sean were talking about when we had that party. We were like the number 1 and 2 in our group, right?
Okay, sure,
but as soon as we'd go against each other, someone would get knocked back into 3rd, then you get hit with another shell, you're in 4th or 6th, and then it's like, well, guess where I am now.
I completely agree that the computer can get super aggro, but it all ties into I think it ties into the way items work now too, because there is a strict 1 item limit. You can't drag an item and pick up another one anymore.
Right.
So whenever you pick up an item, it's sort of a, hey, should I use this now or should I wait? Kind of approach. Sure. I don't know. At least that's how I look at it. Hey, let's go to DK Jungle. You like that stage a lot, Greg.
Yeah.
Sure. Cool.
DJ tweets at IGN hashtag Mario Kart 8 just like you can and says, do you think that the lack of gamepad functionality is as big of a missed opportunity as the tragedy that is battle mode?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've been playing Mario Kart 8 predominantly on my gamepad while we use the TV for other things in the house. So I think that's cool. That's a nice option that I couldn't do on the Wii.
Yeah.
Or, and I do think that I wish there was a little more to be used there, but it is Mario Kart. Like, I don't want to take my eyes off of whatever screen I'm looking at to play.
That's how I feel too. I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like I think, when would I ever look down at the screen other than when I'm playing while somebody else is watching TV?
Yeah, no, I agree with you both. I think that the common complaint is, well, Sonic, did up to 5 players, and 1 player can use the gamepad as his own view. I think that's the one missed opportunity here.
Yeah, totally.
That in a multiplayer race, if Brian, being the guy on the gamepad, could just see, his own personal view, that would be kind of cool. And that's something that sort of should have been delivered on. But everything else, I feel like, all right, well, they didn't try to tack on or do something really silly with this that maybe wouldn't have fit Mario Kart at the end of the day. Like, I think it really comes down to, having fun in a multiplayer setting with people and just racing. And that ultimately is what this game does right.
Hey, Jose.
What up,
Nicholas tweets and wants to know what coins you get.
Coins increase your speed by just a little bit. You'll notice whenever I take in a coin, you'll see some speed lines around. So I'm going to grab a coin right now, actually. You'll see a slight boost forward. It's really subtle. But when you get, it also helps your top speed just a little bit. So if you're traveling at top speed, basically you're getting a little boost out of it.
They also
not as effective as a mushroom, but definitely good.
They also unlock items.
Yeah,
so
most
stacking up a bunch of them. Like I try to collect as many as possible. Right now, I'm doing a terrible job of that.
Yeah.
You want to keep it around 10 at the end of each course and each Grand Prix. Damn frog!
He's the worst. You see him coming and you're like, I'm going to hit him this round. There's nothing I can do.
You can take the shortcut around and never go near the frog,
Hold
right?
up,
Okay, I'm going to be quiet now.
So when you collect coins after you finish Grand Prix, they stack up and you
put
unlock
that banana
things.
there, I hate you.
I got it too.
Oh, mother effer.
All right. This is why voice chat isn't in Mario Kart 8, kids. You're
Come
seeing it
on!
right
You're allowed
now.
to say effer.
No, you are.
Oh!
I just mean
That was just like 3. Oh my God.
what Brian is doing specifically.
See, this is what Greg was talking about now.
Right.
Now I'm in the middle class. I'm back in the doldrums.
It's feast
now.
or famine.
I don't know. I got to get knocked back and see if this happens to me.
Well, gosh
Here
darn
comes
it.
the blue show. Boom.
Good. I hope there's like 15 more of those coming.
There isn't, because it's not frantic mode, but we can put that on if that helps.
It's all that frog's fault. He threw my whole game on. It wasn't even another player.
This is a remake of a 3DS stage.
That's the worst.
Most specifically, you see some little touches they added. Like down here, if you look at the top left, that's me in first place. And
God, come on!
And that bend right there, that shortcut, there wasn't a jump there previously. But most of this stage is intact, like pretty much the same with the exception of the temple where the banana is. They kind of changed the elevation there and they put some anti-grav. But I do like that anti-gravity is the new thing, but they don't shoehorn it into everything. Oh,
Right.
nice turtle shell.
It's dropped in there. It's, you know what I mean?
It's
a nice
sprinkled
addition.
pretty much. Yeah, no, I completely, I really like that they did that versus like, hey, anti-gravity is this cool new thing and we're gonna put in everything. It's like, no, actually we don't need to do that. Let's leave some of these courses without it. Cool.
Yeah, that was cool for you.
Yeah.
That was a
Remember, everybody
bloodbath for
tweet
me.
at IGN hashtag Mario Kart 8 to be part of the show. I'm looking through right now.
Cool. Where do you guys want to race next? Any specific?
There was a request
Rainbow
for
Road.
Sherbertland.
There was?
Yeah.
That's one of my least. All right.
All right,
we
well,
can do
hey,
it.
you can. When
I
I
don't
clicked
wanna
on
veto
it,
it.
I clicked on the tweet and it said that user doesn't exist. So a ghost is in the matrix tweeting things at us.
All right,
You can do
good.
whatever
So
you
then
want.
I won't do it.
Let
then.
us know what you want to see next time around. Tweet at IGN
Okay,
hashtag
we'll do
Mario Kart 8.
Sherberland.
We'll pick your track.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Sherberland. It's a lot of ice. So my two least favorite courses right now are Yoshi Valley and Sherberland.
I don't like Yoshi Valley. I never liked Yoshi Valley.
Yoshi
though.
Valley was not good on 64 and it's not good today.
See, and I feel like tracks like Rainbow Road from N64 are back this time around, and they're awesome.
Oh
And
yeah,
I
the
love
point
them
A
so
to
much.
point B style totally works for that race.
Yep.
Because it was way too long on N64, regardless, right?
Yep.
That was the other thing.
Michael wants to know, do you guys think Nintendo will announce DLC for Mario Kart 8? And what do you want to see if they do? This is, of course, they just did it with
I
Mario
wanna-
Golf.
I wanna
Mario Golf
see-
had a season pass.
I want to see a better battle mode. I want to see an actual
Yeah.
arena-based battle mode with these physics and everything. I don't like what they did with battle mode this time around. We talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, we will show it,
Yeah.
so you can all see it.
Yeah.
See for yourself what this crime
What
is.
they've
See this
done.
Monstrosity in their amazing video
So wait,
game.
you guys
They
are
have-
really
yeah.
big battle mode fans? Greg, you're on my side with this, but battle mode was okay.
Oh, I never liked
not-
battle mode, period,
yeah.
but I know that this one's terrible.
Yeah, no, I'm with
And,
you
like
on
the thing
that.
people liked about battle mode is gone now. It's just
Right.
like, hey.
So that's,
now-
I mean, that's where I'm with you guys now, but I used to be on the side of, I love battle mode. I thought it was amazing on the N64. I
Yeah,
thought it
weren't
was,
you like a block fort guy? Like you
yeah,
were
of
telling me
course.
this?
Black Fort's one of the best video game levels ever created.
Okay.
But this time around, they just let you race on courses, which doesn't make any sense because they're huge, and it's basically impossible to find anybody. It's just not fun. So I want to see them with some DLC, if possible, to bring out some old arena-based Mario Kart multiplayer battle
That would be
modes.
dope. I'm still really optimistic as if this game will have DLC or not, and there are a few reasons for that. I mean, I don't want to definitely dash anyone's hopes, but I feel
Double
like
dash them?
double dash anyone's hopes. But if you look at the last couple of games that have had DLC, for example, like Mario Golf had a season pass that got announced before that game was even out, and they just kind of braced people for that. Oh, blue shell. And a boomerang.
No mercy.
No mercy from
That's
Greg
what I'm
Miller.
pointing at. How are you going to hit me with the blue shell when I'm in 6th place? Come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on.
Seriously.
It's unbelievable.
Anyway, just going back to what I was saying, I'm not convinced that they're doing one for this game yet.
DLC.
DLC, just for that reason. I feel like they would have announced something sooner. Even like Hyrule Warriors on its Japanese website has a DLC section, and something like Mario Kart does not. Oh, I just missed Greg. Did you throw your turtle shell back in
I
here?
held
or
it,
did I
yeah.
explode
When
it?
when I'm first place and I get something, I just hold it behind me.
Yep, no, that's a smart way to do it, actually.
Come on. You see those Shy Guys doing pirouettes? Landing on my head?
What would Brian Boitano do if he was here right now?
He'd be crying because he got hit by a Shy Guy. Nice.
Jose, why don't we play on like, so 50cc? Get
He's
ease
Brian
in
back
a little
into
bit.
Too slow, man. I knew that was gonna. All right, Greg Miller into the lead. There you go.
You're still, like when we first got the game earlier in this month, right, when we were playing, you and I were right there every time.
Yeah, we
You
were.
are far and away better than me now. You put way too many hours
All
in.
right.
But I'm happy to be able to get one away from you here and
Yep,
there.
there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lucky number 6
you
again.
need to be part of the show. Tweet at us, at IGN, hashtag Mario Kart 8. We read your questions here. You have a good time. Everyone enjoys themselves for enjoying the show. Michael Jessup wants to see Electrodome.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
like-
that's actually a really cool track because of what they do with music too. So it would be really dope to show that one. Real quick, just showing, at the end of a versus race, you get the standard. Hey, you got a cup out of this.
Yeah.
If it's a single player race, they show a little highlight montage of like your best race and why you were the best one. Like
How
that
come they
kind
don't
of
do the
stuff.
thing where there's like the marching band music and the cheap flies over?
Oh, yeah. Well, you still get the Lucky 2 pity clap if you
that's
don't make
good.
it to first 3
You
places.
tried.
He just
You
like,
tried your
At one
best.
point, he used to straight up
playing,
Matumbo and be
keep
like,
playing.
I like him
no,
that.
no.
I like that they let you play as Lakitu this time around too, because he's usually just the cameraman.
Do you guys want a multiplayer that race, or do you want to for Electrodome, or do you want a single player? Your call.
I don't care. People want to see the game, so whatever you want to do.
Okay. Here, I'll give you guys a break then.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you're tweeting at IGN, hashtag Mario Kart 8. Here's somebody else asked who all the characters were. This is every character in the game, right?
That's right. Yeah, we even have Mies in here. Let's race as Reggie. Why not? Reggie. There we go. All right. So we'll stay on the bike.
I always
Still
choose
on the
Ice
bike.
Cube as my me.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's when you street passed them that one time.
It's just it's good to see.
The race count is out of control, by the way. You can race up to
32 races.
Yeah.
That's a weekend.
Pretty much. Pretty much. All right. Electrodome is a request. Here it
Yeah.
goes. Okay.
So
So
this is going to be a good point to show out the fact that it runs either one player or two player, 60 frames a second. Still
Yeah,
be
that's
smooth.
right.
Once you get to 3 or 4, that's when it drops to 30.
yeah, to 30. Yeah, exactly.
Which still looks great, but it
Yeah.
looks remarkably better, I think.
Yeah, no, when we first got this game that week, early this month, I had played nothing but single-player races, and so
Yeah.
we came to work and
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
race.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh my god, what
Oh, good
happened? Yeah, I was really caught off guard because I didn't expect
Yep.
to see it and be able to notice the difference that much.
Right.
All right,
There's Reggie.
so let's honk at everyone.
They're hopping around. That's what happens when Reggie comes through.
Yeah, this is
Nice
blue
try,
again.
Reggie.
Wow,
Yeah,
this
there
is
it
one
is.
of the more beautiful. I mean, the whole game's beautiful, but this
Right.
is one of the best looking courses.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool effects going on here.
It's
A lot of good
insane.
color.
It's basically just like a Super Mario rave.
No, that's a good way to describe it, actually. Also, like right now, we can't hear it here, but there's some significant stuff happening to the soundtrack, which is kind of dope. Like right now, we're adding an effect, and based on which pathway you take here, you hear like certain distortion effects and whatnot.
Yeah.
I just can't get an item.
Yeah, you're basically driving down like the note highway out here.
Yep.
There's a lot of like music influence stuff in this. Basically, try not to get a seizure from all the amazing things going on at the same time.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Hey, Brian.
Hi.
Charles tweets at IGN, hashtag Mario Kart 8. Do the different character weight classes feel well balanced? Have you had any problems with the balancing here?
I know that like there is a dramatic shift if I jump from playing as somebody like Lakitu to playing as somebody like Bowser.
Yeah.
Like that feels very different to me. But like I said earlier, there is that ability to customize your cart. You can put Bowser in something a little lighter with some lighter wheels and kind of tone him back a little bit.
Sure.
That same thing you can do with you can pick somebody like Mario, who I always start playing Mario Kart games as Mario. And I feel like they're balanced. They're in the middle. They kind of like give you a good like measure between screwing up and starting back up again. Where if you crash into something, you're not just like crawling
It's
back
over.
up to get to your speed. Some of the different character classes do that. And then the more I play the kind of the lighter characters, I lean towards. Although I never play as Toad.
Yeah, Toad sucks. What's interesting, I found, is that, and I took for granted, I guess, right? Because I've been playing as my Mii for so long
Yep.
that when I switched over to Baby Luigi, I wasn't expecting the stats to be so different. Like,
Yeah.
I thought I could just take my cart and like, oh, this is how it accelerates, this is what it weighs, and those would be the same stats for him, but his weight would make it vary.
Yeah,
Whereas
and-
that all moves around, as you do it. And I was like, oh, okay.
And it's really interesting too because when you go into the cart customization screen, you actually see, like, if you hit the start button, you see details for each one.
Right.
But you don't see that for the actual character
Yep.
classes. So it's kind of a shot in the dark. You have to feel it out a little bit to see what you want to be. But everything counts. Like even that parasail that Jose just
Yep.
popped out with the balloon
It has
clouds
its
on
own
top.
stats, yeah.
Yeah, it's got its own differences and abilities over some of the other ones.
Hey, Jose.
Boom. Yeah, what's up?
Juka tweets
work.
and says, at IGN, hashtag Mario Kart 8, how does it play with the Wii Remote and nunchuck?
Actually, I'm using that right now. Great question. I think
Well,
it plays
that's it.
fine. No, I know. Good times. More specifically, I think it's better because they don't have the silly motion gimmicks they used to have
Yeah.
in the Mario Kart Wii, where
Yep.
when you hit a jump, you had to, move your right hand in a motion to be able to get a trick out of it. They took all that out. I think it's still possible when you use the motion controller, just the Wii remote itself, and plug it into like the wheel or something, or hold it sideways.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad that's gone for obvious reasons. All right, where do you guys want to go next, or do we go to Battle Mode?
Paul Riviera tweets and says, can we please get some Toad's Turnpike?
Absolutely,
please.
man.
Sure.
Right here. Okay. So Toad's Turnpike is a returning course from the Oh, it's still single. You just picked that up? So
Oh, it's fine. No, keep going.
That's cool. He just brought us here to sit here and watch him play.
Maybe.
It's like when your friend next door gets a really cool game, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, come over, and you just sit there and watch him.
And
for
he gives
8
you
hours.
the Mad Catz
Yeah.
controller.
Here's the strategy guide. You can use it, and you can help me through it.
You could use a controller with the busted A button and the tape, Scotch tape on the back.
So this is a returning course from the N64
I don't like
version.
you.
I like, if you look in the background, the little details are really dope. Like Toad has a little services place like on the right that I'm passing right
Yep.
there. Other than that, and they've got anti-gravity walls.
Yeah, this is the
kinda
new
dope.
stuff. So this was on the N64. It was very straightforward. It was fun in, what was it, in mirror mode because the traffic came towards you.
Something like that.
Something
yeah,
like
that
that.
sounds right.
So in this one, they let you drive on the walls. There's all these little details like that surfboard on the back of that truck is
Yeah.
now a ramp.
Yeah.
What I didn't notice was I think on the N64 there was like a truck that gave out mushrooms. But now the weird thing is a lot of these trucks are branded by like different companies. Here's DK's energy drink, which apparently he's trying to get off the
Burning
ground.
DK.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, that
Some
does
sort of
sound
monkey
pretty bad.
juice.
I'd really like to go out with you, but I've
Good.
no, nice. Get off Tinder.
Now, anti-gravity really helps this stage out a lot,
Yeah.
I feel. Whereas, like...
I like this little ramp right here too.
Oh, yeah, I
which
missed
Jose
that.
missed.
Crap, yeah. sorry.
Reggie's on a sightseeing tour right now. He's not trying
Yeah.
to win the race, clearly.
No, for sure. Well, he's in fourth, but it's not working out. Let's try and go off this wall. Here we go.
Have you had trouble getting on and off walls?
Me?
Yeah.
No, they're pretty clear. Like, you just look for the blue ramp and you know, okay, this is where I need to shine.
I was really surprised. I thought it would be something I'd have to learn, but like right from the get-go, it was
Oh, yeah.
supernatural. I wasn't slamming into walls when I got on the wall, if that makes
Yep.
sense.
Yep. And here we go with that ramp. Altana wanted me to get earlier, and we
Nice.
can hit
Oh, you could actually.
I didn't get it.
Oh, that is just.
Oh no!
Come
That's
on,
how Nintendo's president rolls, I tell you.
man.
Uh-oh, that's not gonna work. All right.
So you technically could have.
Oh, that was a
This
great
is
show.
ugly.
Yeah, it's getting weird.
Remember the pack I talked about?
Yep.
No, I don't know.
So you technically could have
I've
gone-
had cases where I've done
No, that's
that.
fine. You're allowed to go lower your review score after this.
Yeah.
Now that you finally played the game.
No.
Do a
I don't know
re-review.
about that.
Everybody tweet at IGN hashtag Mario Kart 8 with your questions. Jeffrey did. His question is, will Mario Kart lead to a huge boost in Wii U sales for the foreseeable future?
Huge boost. I'd say that it will probably spike it temporarily.
Yeah.
I think it'll do really well. There was like how many millions of copies of Mario Kart were sold on the Wii?
33.
33
or
million.
34.
Wow.
So I mean, even if
but
just
that was a much bigger install base of like 100 million to work with.
sure,
Putting that out
but you
there.
know, there's the chicken and egg scenario.
Of
so
course,
we'll
yeah.
see. I think that I honestly think at this point the Wii U is worth purchasing. I think there's enough there to justify that.
Sure.
We don't know what the future brings, but you know we will in 2 weeks. So
Yeah, definitely.
if you want a Wii U and a Mario Kart 8, go buy it because this game is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, like, if you're someone who's interested in purchasing this game and you don't own a Wii U, the bigger question I think for you is, does Nintendo have the games you really are looking forward to based
Yeah.
on what's announced and what's already out? Because so far it's kind of a trickle, and it's really up to
Yep.
let's do battle mode. If they're going to satisfy those needs or not. So, you know, take that for what it is. I'll be Metal Mario this time.
Heads up. Mike Anderson tweets that he'd like to see Yoshi Valley. So if we could do that right.
Okay, we'll do battle mode on Yoshi Valley. That sounds like a good idea.
And this heads up is not the former Mizzou basketball coach Mike Anderson. I
Got
know
it.
you guys were
got
worrying
it.
about that.
Yeah, I was
don't
like,
think it's the same
wait a
one.
minute, stop the show.
Yeah.
Is that former Mizzou basketball coach?
So the other two parts I don't have are related to this. If you look over in the top left, I have the gold standard, which you get from.
Is that amazing? I haven't unlocked that.
You have to get 1 star on every race, at least 1 star.
So how do you do that?
Good question. Really, it coming in first, at least top 3 consistently. But I think it's more like first. Like out of 4 races, you want to come in first 3 out of the 4, and then the 4th one could be second,
Sure.
at least, or 3rd in that case. Oh,
can play
where-
Yoshi Valley right now.
That's what he
there
wanted
we
to
go.
do.
Yeah. Oh, good. So that's the handful of stages, by the way. We'll go back and show it
That's
to you.
all
but
you have for battle mode?
That's all you have for battle mode. It's 8 stages.
Which wouldn't be a problem if those 8 stages were awesome.
Yeah.
But they're great as Grand Prix and multiplayer races and stuff like that. I don't.
Yeah, you're going to see the complaint here we have against this mode is the fact that it's not like a giant open area anymore.
Yeah.
It's clear, we're just over here now,
Yeah.
driving past each other, trying to find each other.
Yeah, Nintendo called it modified courses. They're really slightly different. It's not even like a huge change, in my opinion. This is just a banana, so let's get that out of here.
Now, if you need a tip for how to play at home, I use the Superman N64 method, where I just go hide from everybody.
Oh, that's what Pear does. Pear Schneider.
When it works, it ain't broke. And I mean,
for sure.
that was the multiplayer was the best thing Superman
What was that
64
quote?
had going.
When it works, it ain't broke.
I believe
When you got a bird in the hand, you got to go by the bush because that's why the leaves on the
A fool
tree.
can't be fooled again.
Yeah, so right now we're hunting for each other, which is kind of what makes this mode kind of a pain
I wasn't
when
hunting.
it's coursing.
I was hitting.
Well, you're hiding. The rest
I just
of
hit
us
somebody
are
head on.
hunting. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Nobody lost the balloon because we each had an item.
Oh, cool.
Crap,
So I'm
crap.
following someone over here. I don't know who this is. I should have thrown this shell a while ago.
So the longest one of these I ever had went on for 4 days.
Really?
Oh, no kidding.
I'm kidding, but it felt like it. It sucked.
Oh, come on. I saw.
Oh, that was me. Take that, Alcano.
And then you steal my items.
Yep, that's how it works.
I don't like you, Jose.
Ooh, did you just run into my item?
I probably did. I can't see anything.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think it is OP this time around the E.
Yeah.
But I like that. It was because
Yeah.
it was UP underpowered before. Is that a thing? Did people say that?
Neither of those. If you have to
People
explain.
say OP.
Oh, what? Who was that?
Me.
Good.
Ooh, I just took out Luigi.
I don't want to get hurt. Oh right, we're playing with computers too, right?
Yeah, no, thankfully, because if it was just us three hunting for each other, this would go on for days, and we don't want to do that.
Also, the bomb is dangerous as hell this time around.
Oh yeah?
'Cause you just
What
throw it
just
in front of
happened?
you and then you don't think about it and you drive right into the blast radius.
Just gonna give you-
I
oh,
do
no,
like,
I'm dead.
if you check my screen in the upper right, I do like the ability to just kind of like snap, look behind you and see what's going on. That's kind of nice.
How are you doing that?
Just the X button.
Oh.
You never did that?
I never look behind me. I'm always looking forward. Live my
Really?
life a quarter mile at a time.
I always, when I'm crossing the finish line, I'm watching my.
Watching your six. Makes sense. I used to do that in the old Mario Kart.
Oh, snowball. Now we got 35 seconds left. Jose's got 3 balloons. Nobody's touched them.
Yeah, I'm not really good at this mode though. Pear is scary good at this mode.
Make a compliment.
Just because he.
Oh no! I hit that ball!
Oh! I was throwing a green shell at that. Oh wow, there's a shortcut that's shaped like a cannon over on the left. I don't think I've ever used that. I think it's because I don't go right anymore on this track.
For all the shortcuts, go to IGN.com
Keep
and
it
our
locked.
wiki guide.
Nope. 'Cause they won't be coming from me. I don't need shortcuts apparently.
See, like now, I haven't seen anybody in like a good 60 seconds.
And
That's
we
a
have
problem.
3 left for this this catastrophe.
There we go.
All right.
That was fun.
I popped my own balloon. All right, so
Quit. We're done. That was battle mode, and we don't enjoy it.
yeah, it is one of the more forgettable aspects of this game. However, I think the couch co-op online stuff
Oh yeah,
works really
totally
well.
makes
Yeah.
up for it. No,
Yeah.
and the online
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
And that's
You and I
what-
have played, and
yeah.
it's been seamless, and there hasn't been a
Exactly.
big problem.
And that's what led to like the 9 in my book, where I was like, okay, I do firmly believe this is an amazing game, and I would stand by that, regardless of, you know, the other issue being the voice chat thing that we talked about,
Yeah.
where if you're in a lobby with voice chat, friend lobby, like it completely gets cut off, like when it's time for the race to start.
Time to roll. Shut up.
It's like, be quiet, let's go, no more talking. Let's see. Yeah, I keep using the rollers. I'll let you guys experiment. I gotta go
I'm
with
not
what works.
experimenting at all. Cyber Slick, Wiggler, Clouds.
Okay.
Done.
What's up with the sponge? Tell me about this.
Press plus just to see. Oh, that's not too bad. Good handling on that. I'll go with those. Yeah.
Hurt.
Yep. It can only help.
Marcelo tweets at IGN hashtag Mario Kart 8 and says, "Are you able to play with your friend on the same screen when you are controlling your kart with a 3DS and he's using a Wii U?"
No.
Where?
Jeez, that was
tweeting
a lot of things going on there.
Do you guys want to do no items or frantic mode or anything like
Try
that?
frantic mode.
Yeah.
People have been asking
Okay.
about that.
Cool. Let's do that.
Your friend can come over your house and play Mario Kart 7 on his 3DS.
And just
Well,
watch
and
you
just
play Mario Kart 8.
watch.
But it is interesting that you can do 2 players local and then go online together.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah,
that's a very
pretty
nice
cool.
addition. Yeah.
All right, let's do Rainbow Road, show people. So this was, when we saw this in April as part of a trailer Nintendo put out, it completely blew me away. I was just like, good Lord, this is what Mario Kart 8 looks like? Like, this
Yep.
is crazy.
So this is the one originated on the N64. It was one of my favorite Mario Kart levels of all time. I haven't been able to do it this time around, but on the N64 it had that thing where you could hightail to the left if you jumped off the side here
Yeah.
and land on the course basically like 10 miles
Yeah,
down.
totally jump way ahead.
And it was risky as hell, but if you could pull it off, you were basically lapping everybody.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's in this one. They put up some barriers on the sides in some sections.
They did add this.
We haven't talked about how in
Metal Mario.
yeah, that was me. We haven't talked about how in anti-grav you do want to try and bump people just because you get a boost.
Great, get off of my.
You know what? I gotta play the game too, Brian. Birds gotta fly.
Oh no!
See you guys.
We both did.
There we go.
We left Greg in the lead there. How am I still in second?
You're not.
Oh, nope.
Sorry, man.
I was watching your
I had to be the one
screen.
to tell you. Yeah. Okay, it happened.
If I can, I want to give a quick shout out to, I believe, Alex in the control room, who's been working the picture-in-picture here. People tweeted that during the single-player races the first time, they couldn't see what place Jose was in because the picture-in-picture was set up for multiplayer. It was covering the number. So they fixed that now, and they're switching it on the fly depending on where we go.
Wow.
That's some attention to detail.
Alex, in the control room, if you want, you can just cover up my screen every time I get in 7th place.
Oh man, I just ate the. Wow, I didn't notice you can do that. So I just had the piranha plant.
Yep.
And I.
Wow.
The blooper showed up in front of me. To
I didn't even know that was an item in this game.
No. Well, so the blooper showed up in front of me to ink my screen, and the piranha plant ate him.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I never noticed that before because I don't get the piranha
Jose!
plant. What? Oh,
IGN doesn't play their games before they review them. Exclusive here on IGN.
Oh, whatever, man. Totally played this game and I beat your ass while I was at it.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Are you in first yet?
Yes. I've been in the entire time since you guys fell off.
Yeah.
That's what you call first place when you kick my ass,
okay,
Jose.
Okay. Well, I think the record so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, if
it's
a
in my
PlayStation fanboy, getting out.
You're not a PlayStation fanboy. Let's not play that card.
Well, if you listen to the negative comments. Let's see what else is happening. Over on Twitter, remember, tweet at IGN, hashtag Mario Kart 8. DJ Deads tweets in and says, what's your guys' favorite Koopa kid? And can you use one next race?
Oh, all right.
I like old.
Back out.
I don't know. We can do it like
Ghostface
next.
Koopa, Old Dirty Koopa.
Old Dirty Koopa. Let's do Mount Mario. That's a great course.
I'll tell you what, man. There are too many Koopas in this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of
there's
Koopas
a
in
lot
this
of
game.
Koopas.
Too
There's
many
all the
babies.
Koopas.
Too many
Yeah.
Koopas.
Too many
Apparently-
too few dry bones.
Now, we've said this a few times. They are not Bowser's children. I don't know what happened there. There's nephews.
Retcons. 80s retcons.
80s
yeah.
retcons, really?
Yeah, pretty much whoever wrote the manual, that was a localization gap and not something Nintendo had said. Because it said, with an exclamation mark, these are Bowser's kids.
So what is it like Bebe's kids? He's just got to take care of them all the time? How did 2 people get that reference? That's insane.
Well,
We all
know
remember
what
Baby.
Baby's
We all
kids
grew
are.
up at the same
Everyone
time.
did.
That's
yeah,
true.
we did.
I feel bad for Bowser. He's just trying to kidnap chicks. And
He's just desperate for attention
I know.
from anybody. He probably actually, here's the thing. He probably really likes playing with Mario is the thing. He just wants
Yeah.
Mario to come over more, but Mario won't just come over because he's a racist. So, he kidnaps Mario.
I don't know where this is going. This went dark. What is happening right there? Was that also a Baby's Kids reference?
Sure.
yes, that was,
Okay.
that was the whole plot of Baby's
Okay.
Kids.
I knew something happened in
It was
this
about
show.
a
I
dark,
knew something happened on that show.
dark kidnapping tale. Starring Bebe.
All right, so Mount Mario, Mount Mario is a point A to point B race.
Yep.
It's really dope because you remember they did a point A to point B race in Mario Kart 3DS and Mario Kart 7, and
Yes.
oh, nice job. But going first. Was that your?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, that was you. Nice.
How?
That
No!
man a cookie.
Oh, come on!
Anyway, Mount Wario is really an improvement on point A to point B, just because it is off the wall crazy. Like, look at this. I'm riding on a dam right now. Like, this is insane.
Don't say that word on the air.
We're gonna a water dam.
It's a
What
darn.
else do you call it?
He was just screwing with you, Jose. Don't let him throw you down. See, now you're
Threw my game off. I almost got out of.
completely
That's a good idea. If I could start throwing mind games at them, then that'd be better than throwing shells, because that's not working for me.
I like it. Wait a minute. What? Yeah. So this is this whole like James Bond movie happening right here.
So you can get little jumps and bumps off of everything in this game, which I really like.
Yep. No, they almost every surface, including we haven't done it yet, but
Jose, I don't even see you.
Yep. Welcome to my world.
Yep.
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just throwing off red shells and
Oh
praying.
shit! That one's gonna hit me.
Yes.
Yeah. I had defense on the last one. But no, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like there's another like remake stage. No, not a remake stage. Called
Oh, that's
Give
Dolphin
me some-
Show.
No.
God, enough with the green shells. Oh, you're in third place in a 3-player race, so here's some green shells.
I need to hit Jose.
I keep getting
so
coins,
bad
man.
right now. Come on. Please.
Not here.
No.
And
I'm just glad I'm not.
turn.
No! 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 What the? I was like, I'm just glad I'm not in. Boom! Green shell, dead.
They can keep trying to say that you're giving me these green shells that mean jack nothing.
God
but there
damn it,
is.
Greg.
This is great.
I promised myself I wouldn't curse on this show. I'm so damn close right now.
Yeah, Mario.
Oh, I was at the finish line. You hit me with a green shell.
Oh,
What do you gotta do?
Keep
Oleg tweets at IGN hashtag Mario Kart 8 just like you can and said, would you like the mission mode from Mario Kart DS to return?
Oh, I remember
Mario Kart
that
8.
with the
What do you
bosses
think
and
of
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
You like that?
I mean, it's more content, so I have no problem with that. But I don't feel like this game has any shortage of things to do, things to unlock and play. So
Sure.
yeah, sure. I mean, if they want to throw it in later, I at no point during playing this was I like, man, I really missed that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even with battle mode being the kind of mess that it is, the other modes, like we said earlier, make up for it a lot. And you're not really here plugging in ideas. You're like, well, this really works, like in a lot of ways.
Right.
Love this stage, by the way. A
Yeah,
lot
really
of great
good.
little detail.
Yep.
They got the huge, rock Bowser punching the track on the side there too. You actually hear the gate open on this too if you're playing in a single player.
You always call it the audio references. I mean,
I
love
love
it.
audio in games. Yeah, I absolutely love when people who make games take advantage of that stuff and come up with really cool little things.
Bowser is such a narcissist, by the way. He's got like
He's so lonely.
he's got like 18 statues of himself in his house. This
According
giant
to that 80s
palace.
fiction, he had 8 kids. He needed someone to pick up his moves, probably. Just saying. Okay, made it.
Oh god. Yeah, this is one of the
This
craziest
is one of the
parts
ones where
in
we're
the
gonna be
game.
quiet because we're trying to concentrate.
You gotta
which
be
is rare.
focused.
Yeah, this is a crazy day. Seriously, man. Alright, so yeah, this track design is just out of this world. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. That's the one thing I didn't want to happen. Watch out for the boulder.
The one thing I
Pro
didn't
tip.
want.
Pro tip. I take the shortcut. Do you take the shortcut on that one?
Pro tip, I like that, Jose. That's like they used to print like video game cheat codes inside cereal boxes.
Pro tip.
Watch out for the boulder.
When you're playing Mario Kart, don't run into the boulder.
Use A to jump.
Yep. Oh, someone's red shell just.
Gosh!
Okay.
That was
I
my
am
chance!
I am playing like hot trash today.
Okay. Not. It's the same picture for you every day. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
Shots fired.
They don't hurt him.
Wow.
Only because someone was talking massive amounts of trash on a little podcast we have called Nintendo Voice Chat. Which,
When does
by
that
the way,
air?
That airs on Thursdays if I'm on schedule, and it's
okay.
usually late on Thursdays. Sorry guys, sometimes Friday. But more importantly,
All right, so it goes up.
Someone here was talking that game, man. Oh, and a blue shell.
Jose, I wanna point out, and
What?
there's a tail of the tape here. You can go back and check the first time we
Oh,
actually
yeah.
played
And-
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, and now check it
and
out now.
I whooped your ass.
Yeah, check it out.
Up and
50
down.
hours later for
Yeah,
Jose.
exactly. Hey, he had every opportunity to do the same thing. He got it relatively around the same time I did. And I've been telling him for weeks, it's on. When are we gonna play?
I don't
He's
like.
been ducking me.
I don't like you. That's the thing.
Oh, is that what happened?
I mean, no, I love
I hope so. Oh, damn, this podcast.
Stupid
sucks.
you. Come on! This,
Oh, it's Miller.
who puts a
Nice
giant
job,
wrecking
Greg.
ball in their house? There he is.
Ooh, nice job, Greg.
Come on.
Oh, you made it. You made it. I was watching that from behind, like, please get hit by the fist. Please get hit by the fist.
Come on. No.
Oh, you chasing?
I was right on your tail.
Tweet at us at IGN hashtag Mario Kart 8.
Cool.
Cool. Cool. Ooh.
Oh, blue shell.
Come on.
That-
Two blue
that's-
shells.
That's frantic mode, man. Like, this is
are we
what
playing
signed
frantic?
up
I didn't
for.
even
Yeah,
notice.
we put on
and
items.
a red shell.
That
Here
was
it
me,
comes.
by the way.
Here comes the garbage
Oh,
pile.
what?
Boom.
Yes! Yes, you idiot!
You're welcome to come in there and sweep up the scraps.
Yeah, no. We
I
were
sent you that blue shell, by the way.
Remember, we said frantic items, so it's a higher chance of like blue shell showing up.
Oh, that feels so
Think
good.
about it. How many races have you finished where not a single blue shell was in sight?
A lot.
Right? Yeah.
Many.
There's
That's
been
why I thought
quite-
it was crazy that we got two. Now I understand. That's how it works.
For sure.
Guys, Daniel tweets at IGN hashtag Mario Kart 8. He says, what do you think is the best controller to use in this game? FYI, you guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. Great work.
Thank you very much.
Thank
man.
you.
I think we all play something different, right? At home, I play with the Pro Controller.
Yeah, I play with the Pro Controller or the gamepad. I actually really like the gamepad.
What do you like about it?
It's big and comfy.
Okay.
I can sit there and play on the couch without having to worry about taking over the TV.
Yeah, that's true. That's.
I actually play, and maybe this is bad, but I actually play with the D-pad.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
So I heard on the Pro Controller you can use the right stick for acceleration, for like forward to go and then back for brake. I don't do that, but I was kind of impressed when I heard that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, try it. I mean, of course you want to win, but
I'm gonna have
just
some.
putting that out there.
You're not gonna not talk trash though. Is the problem? I thought you were gonna give me a pass for this Grand Prix because I'm using the stick.
I can if you want. I could say, well, you know, you were trying to.
Jose, you got a buzz. Somebody's got a buzz, and somebody's not in.
Oh yeah, I missed. I think we missed Altano. Let's
I
go
thought
back.
you were doing split screen. It's cool.
That's right.
Plays
Oh,
Mario.
we could if you want. Your guys.
Wahoo!
Yeah.
Mamma
Actually,
mia!
can we show folks
Wow, wow,
a
wow.
split screen race, like 2 players? Just
Yeah,
so
sure,
they
go
can
for
see
it.
the 60 frames?
I'll back out.
All right, I'll just back
You guys
us
can
out
play
and
against
put
each other.
it
I
back
can find questions.
in. Okay, so me and you, Altano. Oh wait, we gotta all back out because
That's a weird thing too, right?
Yeah,
Like there's these
small
little
little
weird
interface
hiccups where it's
things.
just like, eh.
Oh, didn't someone want us to race as the Koopa Kids? That was a
Oh
request.
yeah, they
right?
wanted to see
All right,
one.
I'm gonna be Ludwig.
Hold
That
on.
hair
Yeah,
is
we
amazing.
can knock 2 birds out with 1 stone because
Okay.
Alex tweets in and says, "Could someone race as Lemmy?" Please?
All right, back out. I'm gonna pick Lemmy.
All right, go.
Oh, a Koopa on Koopa action?
Don't make it sound so dirty, but sure.
I don't think there's anything dirty about that.
This dude's out of his mind, by the way. Lemmy
Yeah.
Koopa.
So Fran Mirabella picks Ludwig because of his amazing hair.
Really?
True story. Yeah,
That's
I
why?
was in the room when it happened, and I was just like, "Nice job." Shout out to Fran.
Interesting.
Respect.
Nobody forget FM3.
Yep.
Underrated double dash. Almost killed the franchise, but here it is. Back and better than ever.
What you want to do?
The infamous
all items?
7.9.
No items. What do you want, Altano?
We can do all items.
Okay.
You want to do frantic mode?
No,
okay.
not after that last one. Where should we race? Any suggestions on a track, Greg? Or should
Oh
we
yeah, there's
just
plenty.
All right.
I'm gonna grab you the first one I see.
Mario Kart Stadium's cool. It's very straightforward.
Yeah, super
I like the.
All right, I'm gonna pick that one while Greg queues up
Okay.
another one, and we'll have the next race.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm looking. Everybody tweet at IGN
This-
hashtag Mario Kart 8.
This stage is one of the first ones I actually saw. Period. When we first started hearing about this
Yep,
game,
yep.
and I was just amazed at how good it looks.
Oh, I remember that. We raced it off camera, and I won
Yeah.
that one too.
I don't remember that part. I'm Jose Otero. I put 50 hours in Mario Kart while
Hey, that was before I put 50 hours in Mario Kart.
Hey,
Go
Jose.
ahead. What up?
Zach tweets at IGN hashtag Mario Kart 8 and says, "Does the new Mario Kart have the best soundtrack yet, or is it not as memorable as others?"
Oh, and it's got the best.
I think it's the best. Yeah, I like that Nintendo soundtracks in general, like they did this with 3D World as well, have entered this like jazz phase that I'm really with. I don't know if it's because I'm getting old, but I'm really with it.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it. They have really cool sort of retreads on prior games in the series, right? Like if you listen to the title screen music, it's a great throwback to the original Super Mario Kart on Super Nintendo, so that's cool.
Yep.
And then you have songs from the 3DS version, the Wii version, Movie Meadows, like whatever. And they've also gone back and redone those songs as well, and they sound really good. So I think it's the best soundtrack they've done. If you're not into jazz, fine, that's your call, but I think
You're
that,
allowed to be wrong.
You're wrong.
You're allowed to have that opinion, but I really like this period that they're playing around with their own music in this style.
Yeah, and this was all live orchestra.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It also kind of brings up like how many times can you really revisit music without trying something a little more interesting? Which
Yeah.
is why I think the genre thing was a smart way to go.
Yeah, I think this is all around. It's the best looking Mario Kart. It's the best sounding Mario Kart. I think it's the best playing Mario Kart too. This might be my favorite one in the franchise. Aside from battle mode, which still kind of
Yeah, that's for sure.
Joey writes in and says, "Which is the definitive experience for multiplayer, local or online?"
I think local is always better,
Yeah.
honestly, just because it's a lot more fun to race with your friends.
To
you know,
and scream
and
at each other like Brian and I just were, and
Yeah.
everybody's yelling and jumping around.
And,
Yeah.
and you're not getting that, wow, Brian is actually winning. And you're
What do you
not,
mean, actually?
Oh my gosh.
What do you mean, actually?
The one-legged man is ahead in the ass-kicking race.
It happens. Yeah, no, I think it's better locally.
Yeah.
Online is great. It's smooth. Like, there's no complaints, at least from what we played.
Right.
All right.
Sorry, what do you mean, all right? What's the problem? You got used as a speed bump. It wasn't my fault. No, but go more specifically, yeah, I think just that interaction's a lot more fun.
Yeah.
But you're not losing. You're only losing communication with online.
Thank you for
right?
not hitting me with that green shot at the very end.
I was thinking about it. Yeah.
I know you were thinking.
I'll go easy on him here on the IGN.
I was ahead of
Mario
you
Kart
for
8
a
live
for a
stream.
moment there. There was a brief sliver of time.
Yeah, no, it's close.
Right, a chance.
Actually,
So
didn't
I
realize
noticed in that
turned
race
combo.
you were like a mile ahead of me for the whole first lap, and I don't think we did anything There was no like item interference or anything like that.
For the most part, yeah.
So that just like the stats on your cart? Because you can't be that good at just driving straight.
No, I noticed, so the wheels on that cart specifically made my turns a little different, so I was trying to adjust to that. Like the cushions, again, like we talked about it, just some of them have like slight stat differences, which can throw you off. So.
Jump in, Brian.
Oh yeah, hit haters.
Golden Triforce is tweeted at IGN, hashtag Mario Kart 8, just like you can and should to be part of the stream. It says, could you do the new Rainbow Road frantic mode?
Okay, that's a hard track.
Yeah?
For sure.
Is that the hardest track in the game?
I think so,
Yeah.
The new Rainbow Road is not playing around, man. Like, it's on a space station. You've probably seen footage of it already, but it is serious business, that track.
Well, it's going to get seriouser.
Right? Let me see. So we accidentally turned off comms on that one. So let me put it on normal. Race count 3. Yeah.
He wants frantic mode too.
Oh, he wants frantic? Let me go back. Sorry about that.
Here we go.
Or she, Golden Triforce 1 on Twitter.
Oh, we could have done teams.
Head in the game.
Here we go. All right, yeah. So this has to be the hardest course in the game.
Yeah, this one's insane.
And it's a cool mix of like, if you think of Super Nintendo, like Rainbow Road, mixed in with just a lot more improvements and speed pads and all this stuff. There's even one section where you can fall off of one part of the track onto the other, but I haven't been able to fall just right to see if it's an exploit that'll put me ahead or not. I don't think it is. It seems really deliberate.
Look
see
at this
where
thing.
the tracks crisscross there?
Yep.
You can do crazy stuff there, but it's kind of hard.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, you also see, if you look on the right and left, you see toads just kind of floating in the air. Well, at least you do in single player. I didn't realize they take
Drifting
them away.
off to their death in space.
Pretty much.
Yep, pretty much.
No, they're in the multiplayer menu. I think it looks like the same kind of characters. Yeah, but this, I'm probably gonna fall off this track a lot. And you guys, I don't know if you guys are.
What the?
This track's no joke, man. Right so far, pretty good.
I got my head in the game.
Yeah, like look at this space station, man. This is so crazy. And those treads, they change direction, like on the next lap. So you gotta
if you
keep
pay
that in
attention, you
mind.
won't be in the same area.
Yeah. There we go.
Alexia wants to know if drafting or wheelies are best.
Drafting's back, wheelies are not. So in Mario Kart Wii, you could sort of move the motion controller and be able to get pop a wheelie, and on straightaways, that was a good way to build.
Why am I Oh my God! What the hell was that?
Fall off?
Yeah, but I was I was trying to. I must have screwed it up. But
Okay.
I was trying to corner the wrong way. It wasn't really well. Now I'm in that 6th place. Can I get out of it? Probably not. Mario Kart.
You don't get bombarded by, but come on.
Come on!
Greg's agenda to point out what he hates about Mario Kart. Oh, I fell off. It happens, man. One thing though, have we pointed out how much faster Lucky 2 picks you up too? Like,
No, we haven't, and that's a huge,
that's
a
a
huge
huge
selling
improvement.
point. Yeah.
It sounds like something that's subtle, and you're like, well, why would that be a big deal? Trust me, it's a big deal because
Brian,
they get you in the race a lot faster.
Good job, Brian.
No! Shut up, Craig!
Ryan, can you teach me how to never fall off the track?
Nope,
Oh, you're
because I
falling
just
off
fell
a
off
lot?
the track.
Sorry, I'm falling off too. You hear that?
Yeah, I know.
It's coming left and right. Frantic mode is no joke, man. If you really want items to ruin your day, play
I
frantic
don't.
mode.
Can we stop playing frantic mode?
Next time, let's do.
I actually
items on
really
this
like
first.
Frantic mode.
Nah, it's fun. I'm having fun. And there's a green shell in my base.
And I just passed you.
Screw over. You heard me say it.
All right. So it's funny because this is again one of those times where there's a lot of dead air because we're trying to.
Yep,
You gotta
yep.
focus
So
on Rainbow
much.
Road. This is what people. They don't.
No!
No one is here to hear us talk. They're here to see.
Yeah, no,
nobody
pretty
cares.
much. Well, here we go. Up into the satellite.
Oh no, get right.
Oh,
Come
super
on! I don't see anything.
Oh, there goes Craig again. Hey, buddy. I knew it.
Ha
So one of the worst places to get hit by lightning or
Was
by
right
an
there,
item,
right?
No, is when you're floating over a gap.
Yep.
If someone hits you with that, you may as well get out of the
That's what I was going for. I learned that back in the N64 in Wario Stadium.
Yeah. Oh, Wario Stadium's back actually. It's much better.
What, you
we
didn't
should
like
show
it
folks
last
that.
time around?
I thought it was okay, but I like what they did. That's one of the few retro
Yeah!
courses.
What? First place in the hardest course in the game.
There you go.
And I
Your
got hit with the
job
red
is
shell
done.
at the finish line.
Your job is done, sir. Good job.
Good job, Brian.
Finally. I didn't want this to be a total bloodbath for me today.
Got that one win.
Can I get like a hot towel? Just
Put over the mics coming in for your post game.
dump all this Gatorade on me.
Everyone remember, tweet at IGN, hashtag Mario Kart 8, be part of the show.
Cool. Where should we go next? Let's not do frantic mode again.
Why? Why? I like it. I have a chance in frantic mode. I'm
All right,
awesome with the items.
We can do frantic mode again if you want. All right.
You're a technical skilled racer. I'm a dirty bastard.
Yeah, hit A to join, guys.
Hey, Jose.
What up?
Alfredo would like to know, are communities still a part of online?
So tournaments sort of work the way communities did, except you're setting up. Did I hit A? Someone didn't hit A yet. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to answer the question.
I know.
It's kind of different now, actually.
Jose,
What?
real quick, go back up to that cart with the
Oh,
horses
you
on
want
the
me to
front
do
of
that?
it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
What
Right
the
to
hell is
answer.
this?
It's awesome.
I love it.
The worst view for Wario actually is on a bike because there's way too much caboose on.
Oh yeah,
it's
and
kinda
what I
gross.
like about him is if you watch the slow mos, you see all his gut. It's all jiggling. He's getting around the corners like yeah. And it's just nasty. A lot of details in the game for
Team
that kind of
fat.
stuff.
There we go. So items, no items.
Frantic,
items, try no
frantic.
Let's
Wait.
do one. Let's do one. No items. Let's see
no
what it's
items
like.
or
We've never
coins?
shown it. Sure, we've never shown any of that.
All right, I'm just gonna put no items. We'll leave coins on.
All right.
And Wario.
Boring as
Stadium.
hell.
Well, it's more like a race now.
Oh, there's
right?
computers in there, right?
There should be. I hope.
Yeah, what do you mean it's more like a race? There's animals driving cars. It's not more like a race. The animals driving cars upside down. This is supposed to be ridiculous.
Okay. Well, now there's animals driving around in carts without that.
Sebastian tweets at IGN hashtag Mario Kart 8 and says, "Is automatic and manual back?"
No, yeah, we said earlier on the stream for you. No, the automatic and manual sort of power sliding, it's gone. Now it's, I mean, to be fair, I don't know anyone who really used automatic. Did you guys ever?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, like we're veterans.
We're purists.
Here. Yeah. I think that was
This
just
ain't
kind
your
of
grandma's Mario Kart.
If I'm gonna get my ass kicked in Mario Kart, it's gonna be the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I think that was put there though, you know, because the Wii in general was kind of a platform that they were trying to welcome a lot of new users, right? And so
Welcome.
that was something that, thank you, and that was something that, for the most part, I think maybe fit the mentality there. But to be fair, like power sliding was never really hard.
Yeah.
You just
Sure.
well, it was
it just
a little
sounds
bit,
intimidating when
Yeah.
you first start,
Oh,
and then it's trying
absolutely.
to corner with it. And
I think that this turn right here is one of the tougher ones in the game.
Oh, because it's just two back to back.
Yeah. It's very tricky, especially when there's items coming up, which we are not wearing right.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering. Oh, is my item back?
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, to not have to worry about
Not
that.
have to worry about.
And you were just saying you didn't want to do this mode. I want items back.
I do. I want to. You know why? I want to hit you in the head with something right now. That's why.
Okay, well, unfortunately, not gonna happen. But it does come down to skill. Like right now, Greg is right on my, right behind
It's
me.
skill, but it's also it's a lot of coin collecting.
Yeah, no, for sure. And Wario Stadium, by the way, I love this track. Like this is one of my favorite tracks in the game as well.
Yep.
Because it's one of the few. Oh, that was a bad idea. It was one of the few retro courses in the game that they put anti-gravity to like some cool use.
Yeah, and that's actually what I wanted to mention that the last few Mario Karts have been this sort of mix of new and old tracks. This is the first one that
get out of the wall.
takes some of the old ones and they don't just drop them in here. Like they do a lot of crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We should actually play the Super Nintendo course.
Oh yeah, for sure. Wait, Donut Plains 3?
Yep.
Oh, that course is like my kryptonite, man. I'm terrible there.
Oh, I'm bad
We
at
should
it
totally do
too, but
yeah, it has some really sharp hairpin turns, and
Yep.
it totally is in line with the spirit of the original, which is really cool. Whoa. You're still right behind me, Greg. I'm
You guys
scared to
are
look
good.
back.
Nah, I fell off.
Okay.
Fortunate bounce.
There are computers in this race? I haven't seen any.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, are we alone? Help.
I'm just concentrating.
Yeah,
know, right?
seriously. Too quiet on
Well,
this
there's
last
nothing.
race.
There's no excuses anymore for when something bad
There
happens.
we go. No, it's true.
Oh, let's see. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, tweet at IGN hashtag Mario Kart 8. We will talk to you about what you want to hear about the game. Jan tweets, how does playing with the Pro Controller feel like?
Well, you use it mostly.
That's all I use. It feels
Yeah.
perfect. It's great. It's exactly what I want out of
Yep.
how I want my Mario Kart to feel in control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think the Pro Controller is one of the best controllers Nintendo's ever made. So
Yeah, I agree
really-
100% with that.
I really like it in Mario Kart. Just
Okay.
works.
See, I think, wait, you said best controllers Nintendo's ever made?
One
Pro
of the
controller?
best controllers.
I think it's one of the worst controllers they've ever
Really?
made. Yeah. And,
The Wii
just
U
from
Pro
a-
Controller.
The Wii U Pro Controller,
You're
yeah.
crazy.
it's-
Yeah,
you
you're
drink
crazy.
the Kool-Aid. You
It
drink
is
the
too
Wii
much. No, I will defend that. It is too much like other controllers on the market.
Right, because those are good controllers.
Yeah, the really good
No, the
controllers.
This
that
is
and
not a good
this
controller. That is
controller.
not
What?
a
Come
good
on, get out of
controller.
here. No, we.
Hush 1 second. The GameCube controller was serious business. Like,
Yeah.
It was really good, and that design was fine. You could have kept that and maybe made a few tweaks, is all I'm saying.
Sure, you
I
could have
think
done that. They didn't.
Yeah, but I
They
don't
went
think-
off into crazy town,
but, okay,
and now they're
so-
back to reality.
Look at where the D-pad and the buttons are on that.
Yeah.
Like, it's super uncomfortable when I was playing like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze or stuff with it. Like, my hand would eventually like
Okay,
cramp
for
up.
so when you play baby games, use baby controllers, and when
Tropical
you play
Freeze
real
is
adult
not
games, like
a
Yeah,
Are
like
you
this
out of
with
your
the
mind?
animals driving cars around building blocks.
Honk your horn if you hear me.
Rated M for mature.
Tropical Freeze is not a baby game, but I mean, if it's more comfortable for you.
The racing circuit.
Do we have items back now?
No, we don't.
We're still
It's
playing
still
this old man mode.
old man mode. Mario Kart has always had items. When was there ever no items in Mario Kart?
I
That's what
want.
he's saying. This is what?
This is for senior citizens. I don't like the red shells getting inside my car.
For most people, this is a way to get rid of the blue shell, right? Because folks have wanted that for a while. And it is a shame you don't see.
Just play Forza if that's what you want. Get this junk out of here. I want to hit you with a shell, Jose.
Somebody's salty right now.
Yeah, I'm
over there.
salty as hell. If I could throw salt, I would throw salt at you. But you put a mode on, doesn't even let me do that.
Okay,
Put
well,
on no salt mode. Steak's got no taste.
yeah, but no, the Pro Controller, to
Oh,
go back
come
to that
on.
for a second, it is comfortable, which at the end of the day is what you want, right?
Yeah.
And I think they've had controllers that have been just as comfortable, if not more so, that didn't have to be like everyone else's, but I'm alone here on that one, so it's all good. Oh, watch out. There we go.
So in this case, if you're in 7th place, there's not a whole lot coming. There's not a whole lot of coming back from
Well,
that.
make sure you get coins, but yeah, you're right. People have to mess up. When we did,
Oh,
we
you
played,
piece of garbage.
when we played this mode online with Pear, he knows the retro courses really well, right? Because I mean, he's a vet at this stuff.
He's the old man mode.
Yeah, pretty much. He was dominating, man. It was crazy.
Really?
Like we could not find him. It just the race would start, you'd never see him again. Yeah, he was gone. I do like looking at the ground texture here too, where they have like these rain-soaked kind of like dirt and all that. Like this is a really good stage. Oh man, Ludwig. Ludwig a human? Oh, good. Okay.
Ninth
Making sure.
place. This is a bloodbath.
All right, we'll put items back on. All right.
Thank you.
Yep. No worries. Get this man a tissue, someone, please.
It's under the towel they were supposed to throw me.
Jose,
What up?
Steven tweets at IGN and then all of us, which is nice. You didn't have to do that. And hashtag Mario Kart 8.
Thanks.
Should I wait after E3 to buy a Wii U? Do you think there's going to be any announcements for price drops?
Oh,
and like that?
there'll definitely be announcements. I don't know about price drops. I mean, if you wait for the holidays, right, things always go on sale.
Yeah.
So that's something that you may want to jump on.
There is the
But,
Mario Kart 8 bundle right now, which is it's a pretty
they
good
have
deal.
that. Yeah, and it's $320. Pretty good deal. You finally came around on that. I remember we had long discussions. We were like, this
right.
could have been better. Yeah. But no, just to summarize the question, if you're not sure, look at what Nintendo has to offer right now. If what's on the books is not for you, we'll see.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's been 1 hour of Mario Kart 8 here on IGN. Thank you so much for joining us, for tweeting at us, for having fun. Remember, Jose's review is up right now on IGN. That you should go check it out. What'd you give it again, Jose?
9.0, amazing.
Woo! And then remember that this game comes out on Friday.
That's
and
right.
Jose's sole job will be to set up an ongoing IGN tournament that you should join. So
Already
follow
in the
him on
works.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter.
that
We'll
out.
be doing it. And also keep playing Mario Golf with me. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think of Mario Kart 8 and have a great day.